The police station's on fire.
No.
Nottingham, August last year. Youths armed with petrol bombs attack a police station in the city centre.
It's not the first time these streets have seen serious disorder. From the 18th century, Nottingham had a reputation for being a violent and radical town. But in 1831, Nottingham was to witness the worst rioting in its history, events that would leave lasting scars on its buildings and its people.
The Reform Bill of 1831 promised greater voting rights to the working classes. After the bill was passed in the House of Commons, hopes were high in pro-reform towns like Nottingham that electoral change would soon become a reality.
There's a real sense that Nottingham was a place where people came out, made their views known, expected to be heard. It was particular circumstances that really took it that stage further when people started being riotous or attacking property.
On the morning of Sunday, the 9th of October, hundreds have gathered here outside the White Lion on Clumber Street for news from London. When the mail coach arrives and the crowd learns that the House of Lords has rejected the Reform Bill, things start to turn nasty.
There's an assault on Collick Hall Monday afternoon. They try to attack the House of Correction down at Sneinton, but that has been well fortified with special constables. And it's at that point really they start to turn their attention to the castle.
They break into the gatehouse and set fires in the empty building which take hold. One eyewitness watching from the park says the air was filled with the smell of burning cedar as the timbers of the old ducal mansion are reduced to ashes. Despite the heavy rain that night, it burns till morning. In the aftermath, dozens are arrested. 9 are convicted and sentenced to death, but after a petition, 6 have their sentences commuted. In the end, 3 men are hanged for their part in the riots. One of the 9 men sentenced to death was Valentine Marshall. He left his mark here in the exercise yard of Nottingham Jail. His sentence was commuted to transportation, and after he served his term in Tasmania, he later settled and married there. His descendants still live in Australia to this day. Just one of many lives altered forever by the events of October 1831.
Paul Bradshaw, BBC East Midlands Today.